Hello. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome. This is a stealth mission. This is the only type of this mission in the game, thank God. And this is a very difficult mission. If we attack the enemies, they will become aware of our presence, and it becomes bad after that. They run around, they kill all the prisoners that we are meant to save. So how do we do this? We can move a unit, but then we have to deal with what happens next. And I don't remember what happens if we engage these guys. Can we kill them? We have silent slaughter available. Maybe we send Kestrel in to try to kill this guy. Could use Taurus to give Ovation. We get a free point. Battle Cry, giving it increased damage. And I think I'm just gonna pass. See what the enemy does. The enemy runs. Okay. We could try to kill two of these guys. That ally is going next, and these two guys in the middle are going. Okay. What happens if I reload, swap weapons, move in, shoot this guy, we reload twice, let's swap weapons to the higher damage weapon, shoot this guy again, let's kill this dude. Okay. Can't kill this Alpher. And there's no guarantee that I will kill this Ulfark in 2 shots. I can't reach. I can kill the drinker. Killing him from way across the map. I think at this point, now that we've killed 2 of them, we could induce silent slaughter. Can't reach any further. I could run, but I only have one. I have 2 shots left. Maybe I could kill this guy. Okay, he's dead. I could do silent slaughter to kill another one. Kills one of their tanky boys. He's dead. And I could reset my movement back a little bit so that I don't get caught. Pass. Raises an alarm if an ally enters its area of effect. This unit patrols and gains alerted when they take damage. So now I can run in with this guy. Kill this fool. Come here. I can't save him right now. I'm just gonna pass. We could run in and save this unit. I can't run in and kill the Huskarl. I have to do that from behind. And I'm not sure how far these guys can actually move. We're gonna run in. We're gonna have this guy run. There's 2 enemies left. I'm gonna run forward. Pass. That ally is going next. I could run over and kill this guy with a thrashing. He's dead. Okay. Come over here. Run. Save this guy. Okay. This is already better than the first time I ever did this mission in my last run. My last run, I ran in, immediately alerted all the enemies. They killed all the prisoners. It was bad. As you get rewards based on how many prisoners you set free here. Let's just go ahead and have this guy run. I could run and save this guy. And then all that's left is this archer. Actually, I can't free this guy. We'll just pass. See what this guy does. He's in mud, so he can't really run that far. Okay. So let's try this. Let's run over here. Let's ovation, giving move speed to my archer. Pass. Now I should have enough move speed to come up here and kill this other guy. I'm gonna reload. And we're gonna shoot this dude. And we're gonna shoot him again. Getting the kill. And reloading. We saved them all. Ooh. And we get the sword. We get the crit sword. Level 13. So if we have a 100% crit chance with this weapon, we can just keep slapping fools. Wow. That's the first time I've ever beat that mission and saved everybody. Let's see what the reward is.
By the beast's fangs, we could have done it. We could have saved all those people. Why did you have to rush it?
I saved all the people.
Fortunately, there are some survivors. Else what would they have thought of us when we came back to camp? Ugh, just take your reward and go.
So it looks like you have to release all the prisoners before you kill the enemies. Killing all the enemies does not automatically save all the prisoners. What a rude mission. That sucks. But that's a tough mission, man. So these are the 3 that I set free.
You saved us, mercenaries. You saved us, mercenaries.
Wow. How rude. I actually think I didn't get the reward for saving all 5. So it doesn't matter if you kill the enemies. It only matters if you free the prisoners. Damn. I feel like that's an oversight by the dev team. I feel like that was a pretty good mission. Ooh. Hairseer's two-handed axe, cut in two. Deals damage to a single target. Damage is increased by some percent against enemies without armor. I'm guessing probably 50%. Trying to catch the girl for virtue scenario. My boars keep killing her and passing rams. So for her, it's kind of difficult on region locked because she's so weak. We get Sabertooth Collapse. On region locked, that mission is kind of shitty. Your best bet is to like taunt her with somebody that doesn't have like riposte and try to hit her with some type of poison or bleed effect and just pass time. And the problem with your particular build is that you're running mostly animals. So if you're not controlling those animals, they're going to kill her by accident. So for your build, it's going to be rather rough. Especially since you have like one human to capture people with. Typically, if you want to capture people, you want to run ether, which is like chloroform. Just put it over their mouth and they go to sleep. Increases your chances of taking somebody down. What does this thing do?
The warmth of life has entered my tomb. Prepare yourself, mortal, to serve my master for eternity.
Thank you, Thornmog. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. Take a look here. If you're just joining us on this run, the full run is on YouTube if you ever want to catch it right from the beginning. Yesterday, we had a pretty nasty fight, probably the worst fight of the entire run, where I was up against one of the first level 15 groups, and it was up against the Inquisition. And the Inquisition, they killed my 1400 plus HP bear with a single unit in a single turn. They literally stabbed my bear probably 7 or 8 times for 600 plus damage each time, killing it. It's the first time I've ever lost a bear. And I lost it in a single unit's turn. It was insane. And we lost 2 people that fight, and it was horrible. I was actually whammied mentally from that fight for a good portion of the stream yesterday, because that was one of the first fights we did. I think it was the second fight we did within the first 30 minutes or so, and definitely within the first hour. But yeah, we lost like 1400 HP worth of bear, and we lost one of my archers in a a pretty nasty way. It was horrifying and terrible. It was definitely humbling on this difficulty to actually get some pushback from the AI after being so dominant in the mid game. The late game, however, has been much nastier. Justice for Stein. Yeah. Justice indeed. Yeah, they got destroyed. It was bad. Like, I was overconfident going into that fight, and the game definitely humbled my ass for being so blatantly like, I got this. I didn't have it. I did not. And it was kind of nice to, you know, have a foot shoved up my ass this late in the game, because I've been like dominating for the last 5 levels. Let's talk to the blacksmith.
Once we've retaken Lycia, I can offer you my full range of items.
Ooh.
It was the least I could do.
Grab these repair kits. Sell some gold teeth. Sell this hunt. Sell these trash items. We could break down the reinforced armor layers. We could sell this axe. It's not good. Our two-handed weapons are for killing multiple enemies, not just a single one. Need to break down some of these hats. We got our first Ulfark's Earthbert, which is, I have a guide on this video where I used this weapon at 100% crit to kill 25 units with a single person. And I actually killed so many units in the tutorial or the guide that you get the prompt for the enemies to run away. So one unit made the enemies run. It was pretty wild. The kite shields are super strong, but they are level 14. We can't use those right now. Everybody's got Wrath, so I guess we'll keep it for whoever we replace Stan with. Who's this person? Apothecary.
My supplies are all back in Lycia, but I've managed to whip up a few potions. Buy whatever you like. It's an honor to have you as customers.
Okay. We can craft. Is there anybody we need to craft for? I don't think so. I was talking about Ether earlier when you were talking about capturing that lady. It's a belt item that increases knockout enemy chances by 15%. It's pretty good on somebody who you want to capture people with. And there is like a special trait you get for knocking out so many enemies.
Such a relief to have our apothecary and our blacksmith back. Thanks to you, Lycia will remain alive.
Okay.
No one has ever so richly deserved their reward. I hope you like these trinkets I saved from the Skelmar attack.
Trinkets indeed. You wonder if you can give her toothpaste and recruiter. She's just a civilian class noble. No, you can't. She's a storyline character, and those characters are often unrecruitable. You have to turn her in later. And the funny thing about toothpaste is toothpaste and barber kits can be used multiple times on the same unit to recruit them. So right now, I think I have like 15 toothpaste on me. And I was going to do some testing with that to see if I could recruit somebody. Yeah, I have 15 toothpaste. So I think the next time I try to capture someone, I think I'm just going to cram toothpaste down their throat until they're like, you know what? I'm just going to join you so that you stop treating me this way.
We have a
the
new
plan.
mission for you mercenaries. Take back the village of Lycia from those miserable Skelmar.
You won't be alone. My gang and I will be right by your side. Some of the locals and bandits you've saved will be willing to assist you.
Awesome.
It'll be a tough fight, but thanks to you, victory is within our reach.
Help us take back Lycia, and I'll help you to save Countess Montrevel. That's my one condition.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Meet us outside the village. We'll wait for you before launching our attack.
You gave someone 9 toothpastes in the stocks and it kept giving them haircuts. But when you check the thing, the haircut gave red after the first one. Ah, okay. Good to know. Thanks for hitting me back with that. The black market agent.
What can the black market do for you, my mercenary friends?
Nothing. You can do nothing for me. We still have not rested for some time. The fatigue stacking is insane on this. Let's see. We are up against Lycia here. If you guys have never seen the Skalmar DLC, this is one of the unique fight scenarios that is repeatable because you have to go through and liberate these bastions. So if you get close to these normally, they'll shoot ballista and arrows at you and you'll incur injuries. So you can't approach these bastions until the story tells you can.
What are you waiting for? Quickly! My men are already on the front line.
So these particular fights are the longest fights out of pretty much everything in the game except for maybe the beast fight. There's multiple phases to this. We have to breach the exterior walls to get inside, and then we have to raise a flag and protect it for 2 rounds. Ooh, thank you. Appreciate you, Yosip. How do you get stamps? You have to get a master level tinkerer. And then once you get a master level tinkerer, you break down helmets and they give you stamps.
We can liberate Lycia.
So once we get to phase 3, you got the last 2 rounds, but I usually just kill everybody. And these are the only fights in the game that come with a loading screen. And we have 35 people on our side. Let's make sure we put our fancy units into action here. We'll get our animals up front. We'll put Taurus in the middle so that way he can tell everybody to yeehaw right on in there. Get you 2 guys on that. Hacker, come over here. We want the allies to be on the front side so they can actually get damage done. And we can also use them as meat shields. Okay. Hoodlum's going first. He's going to kill that guy. Great. We're low on valor points, so I think what we'll do is we will get a bunch of valor points. Let's start by taking down a few of these enemies. Great. We are Demolisher trait. What is that? Damage increased by 1% against buildings and structures. Well, that's not useful. Let's go into here. Let's aim. Move here. Can I hit this guy? Can I curve the bullet? I cannot curve the bullet. Okay. I'm sorry, does that say 1,069? 1,100? Goddamn. Okay. Sure, buddy.
A new follower.
Another follower? What is happening right now? I'm on the front page of Twitch. Thanks, Peter. Hello. And welcome. We're gonna run back now, like the coward that we are. And we're gonna pass. Nice kill, dude. The enemies are losing quite a bit. Let's go into here. What about here, maybe? These 3 guys. It'll give us inspiration. And we'll go here and maybe deal some damage to these guys. Move on back, get a kill here. Maybe come over here and swap places with this guy, kill this dude, and let's just keep moving. Can I actually board the ram after doing all of that? I can. Great. You know, Siri, let's get in here and kill these 2 with you. Good job, girlfriend. You know what? Just come on in. Great. Pass. Wrongdoer's going in. He avoided the fire, which was nice. Gets a kill. Fantastic. Alrighty. Ulfark's coming in. He's going to attack this guy. He still can move. He refuses. Okay. Come up here. Push this battering ram. We can run in with the ram, but I don't think we can get to door right now. So what we'll do instead... We can't get to this in time. Gonna hit our archer. It's too bad. Taurus, let's start with you. Increase our damage, increase our move speed. We'll come in here, we'll try to kill this guy. And we'll go after this unit. Okay, and then we'll defend ourselves against this guy. But he's probably going to attack right here. Yep. What's the archer doing? Going after the Huskarl? No. Nice shot, dude. Big damage. Run over here. I'm gonna push this battering ram. Fortunately, we can't get the ram in there in time. That's too bad. Go ahead and push the ram anyway. This tower's gonna shoot. Basically does 360 damage. Everything in the area. Nice kill. And he throws a dagger. This guy's going next. Let's see what happens when we do this. Can we kill him? Probably not. Hit these 3 enemies. We're gonna smash this building. Dealing damage. Pass. Okay, he attacks the ram. That's fine. Get this side going. Can't get past that kitty cat. So let's do something about that. Remove said cat. An axe on your blender works well. Yeah, it's really good. More wagons? That would be interesting. Wagons would be pretty good. Instead of just having pack horses. We'll run over here and we'll taunt this archer so he can't shoot anyone. Marauder's going in to attack some of these enemies. 369 from an ally. That's pretty good. Let's go in with this girl. And let's just delete these 3 bad guys over here. Deleted. We'll talk to her. Stab. She's got an annoying little trinket on her that gives us additional morale when we kill enemies, which makes them run faster, like retreat from the battle. But that's not going to happen here. Fortunately, this battle, there is no retreating. It is all or nothing. Enemy takes our guy down. Let's just run in. Okay. Allies going in. Maybe he's going to kill this dude. Or he's just going to stand toe-to-toe with him. That's cool. Run in. Smash this building. Fantastic. And we'll go ahead and end this fool. All that's left is the exterior door and the person behind it, I believe. There's usually an enemy behind the door. In this case, looks like that's not what's happening. We could go knock on the door. Let's do that. Knock, knock. We're just going to pass and use these rams to knock down the door. Getting valor points for free. All right, go around. We're gonna move you out of the way. Okay. Move here. Smash door. Okay. You run over here. Smash the door. Round 2. Before we begin, let's look around and make sure there's no one to rescue. Okay, we're good. Let's make sure we position people for the fight. I want to make sure we use units that aren't injured in here. Okay. I want to make sure we get Taurus in the middle somewhere. We want our tanks on the outside in case the enemies run in at us. Tyrion, you're pretty dang good. Let's put you here, I guess. Put you in the back. Okay. Put you over here. Where is our cheerleader? There he is. Put him in the middle. And we'll begin with giving everybody riposte and movement speed, and then battle cry for 40% increased damage for the whole team. And we got 2 enemies going first. We're gonna take our tank that has 80% damage reduction and put him on the Alfark because he has a bunch of damage output capability. And we hit him for 69, so that's nice. We dodge his attack. We dodge both of his attacks because we're awesome. Tyrion gets attacked by this fool. He respawns, dealing a ton of damage. 1 metric ton of damage. I think we'll just go ahead and piss everybody off, and we'll come in here, and we'll just immediately start the next round, increasing the enemy numbers. I'm here. Talk to you. Stab this guy in the face. This guy's gonna drop us a banner. Over here, stab this guy. 1200. Damn. Gosh. I can't even raise the flag at this point because I've used my basic attack. They're attacking my ram. That's fine. We can use this guy to drop the ram, but I'd rather deal with these enemies going next. The Ulfark I'm a little worried about because he could attack this dude. So let's try to delete that guy from existence. So we're going to reload. This is a gunner, by the way. If you've never seen a gunner, prepare to be impressed. We're going to give our team orderly. We're going to shoot this saber-tooth. Reload twice. Swap weapons. And let's shoot the Ulfark, getting a reload. Shoot him again. He's dead. Next we will move over here, kill this guy going next. Fantastic. We'll just go ahead and kill this guy too. We'll go ahead and kill this guy. All the enemies are down. Pass. Let's see here. I can go like this. Taking down some enemies. Go over here. We're going to aim, increasing our range. Shoot these three. Getting 2 kills. 1288 damage on that guy. Shoot the guy in the background. Maybe I'll get a crit. Yep, he's dead. Cool beans. Pass. Doing so much damage right now, it's ridiculous. Let's see. We have an Ulfark going next. We definitely don't want that to happen. Kestrel. Go say hello. He's dead. Over here. Big damage. Pass. What over here? Punch this guy in the back. He's dead. What over here? Punch this guy. He's dead. Pass. You come over here. Over here, I guess. Bring these 3 to me. Kill them all. Okay. Guess I'll move over here and slap that guy. We still need someone to raise the banner. Do that now. Round 3. More people showed up to the fight. We have to hold position for 2 rounds. Go in up here. Big damage. Kill this guy. Go up here and try to go after these 2. Okay. Pretty good damage. Pass. Let's see. Kestrel. Take this guy down. Kill him with Wrath. Run over here. Let's kill this Sabertooth. 371 non-crit. That's pretty good. Wolf goes in. 252, not even a crit. Nice. Let's go ahead and kill this unit. Let's run over here, kill this unit. Run over here, kill this unit. Throw a dagger. Kill. Come over here. Hit this guy with a torch. And kill. We got 2 enemies left. Go down here. Hit this guy. Throw a dagger. Set him on fire. Doing well. We'll use the Inquisitor here to taunt. Kill that dude. Great move. Alright. Almost got to him. Pretty impressive. Come over here. We will taunt this guy. The spear that we're using, as long as we are engaged with the enemy, if we hit them, if we disengage, we get another attack. But in this case, it was a unstable oil trigger, getting an attack of opportunity. We have a medium helmet, and it is a 1-star. That's too bad. Ulfark's armor and another Ulfark's Earthprint. This one's a 3-star, level 14. Insane. Okay. We need to get conversion oil for that build. We liberated the town. We have 16,000 gold. Let's go ahead and liberate the travel post.
Now that the lovely old house that used to stand on this plot has gone up in smoke, there's enough room to turn it into a travel post. Ah, it's too bad the county is at war, isn't it?
Oh, it can't.
All the available resources and workers have been directed to the war effort.
Never mind. Let's go to the apothecary, check to see if they have any patterns for us.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to my shop. I feel like I could heal or treat just about anything.
So murky oil has a 10% chance for precision skills to ricochet to another enemy within 4 meters. 10% is very low. And we got spite oil, which is increased damage to enemies who have already gone. So we'll learn those. Talk to the forge, see what he's got going on.
Just imagining those Skelmar with their this forge is mine, and mine up.
Good talk. Tavern? Get more quests and maybe food?
I have my kegs brought in from the town of Two Shores. The Skelmar methodically drank up all of my reserves.
You want to sing about it? Let's sing about it. Let's go with Captain's Beard. You should always sing. It's free money. Missed one. Missed 2. Alright. That's a lot of money. 2 a ruby sapphire, comb, 10 rum, and 125 gold.
I have my kegs brought in from the town of Two.
Okay. What's you got, emissary?
Might you be looking for work? Our role is...
Let's just grab all of these. Oh, I've never seen one of these missions. Liberate a prisoner convoy. Great. And lastly, let's check the market for food.
It's just, I haven't anything to sell you.
Well, you're useless to me then.
Ormance County, and the barony of the Isle in particular, are quite famous for their cold cuts. The Skelmer caught on and cleaned out my whole stock.
Well, that sucks. Have some armor. And let's get rid of the old weapon. Great. Take some of these items as well. Anything else I can sell you that isn't nailed down? Great. Give me your salt, your milk, your eels. What you got, girlfriend?
It's not all entirely fresh, but with all the damage the Skelmar have done to our crops, we'll have to make do.
Sounds good. Saber-tooth haunch. Saber-tooth meatballs. There are 2 options when eating this dish. Swallow it whole to avoid the taste, or chew it thoroughly for some hope of it digesting it properly. Gross. Theory. Think you can sell some of this stuff? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we do have 1429 weight right now. It's a lot of weight. I have 1,300 pounds of inventory in my weight. Or weight in my inventory. Said that backwards. Town Hall. Lord Mayor.
You've done it! Mercenaries! Lycia is free! We've got our village back! By St. Elior's shield! We did this all by ourselves! No need for the guard or the legion. It's the people of the Isle who did this. With your help, of course. On behalf of all the inhabitants of this humble barony, please allow me to present you with this. It's not much compared to everything you've done, but it's the best we can offer you.
Okay. What's up, treasurer?
Who would have guessed that learning to count would take me this far? The Lord Mayor has appointed me treasurer. I'm in charge of providing whatever you may need to fight the Skelmar.
Hell yeah. For this guy, we want... I think I want construction materials. I can afford the influence. I have 12,000. So we'll do that. What's up, Bandit Chief?
Countess Montrevel. Yes, I may not have told you absolutely everything.
17 gold is
Not that
nice.
I don't want to help you, especially after all you've done for Lycia, but the prison is completely impregnable. You'd need equipment that no one in this barony has.
Nothing is completely impregnable for a Marine. Heyo. You need equipment that no one has in this barony.
Siege engines, catapults, for example. The kind of thing we don't have on hand in a trading town like Lycia. That they only build way out at the other end of Ormance, in the barony of Puy-Corbin.
Let's go get some catapults.
The best I can do right now is to pray that the Skelmar haven't massacred all the craftsmen with the know-how to build them.
Did you see the contracts?
I truly swear to watch over the good folk of Lycia.
Did you guys catch the contracts in that area? I think there's a couple contracts over here, guys. 2, 4, 7. 7 right there. So I guess we go over here and we'll get the catapults next. I guess we'll head that way. We have enough materials to build some of these items. Let's look here real quick. We need to rebuild this house, and we need to rebuild this house as well. Ormance prison is occupied, but we can't break into that until we get catapults. So I think I'm going to go to this house in the south. And we're going to rebuild that house to get more war effort. Because some of these, when you rebuild them, some of them have the option to generate additional loot when fighting Skelmar. And that'll give us so much money, and that will also give us more things like this 3-star Ulfark's Earthprint, which is insane. There's nobody here. I guess we need to completely liberate this area before we can increase the war effort here. Let's go back over to this side. We'll rebuild this. We'll rebuild that bridge up top. And when you're here, always build the bridges first, because the construction materials are required just for building bridges. And then you can, whatever's left over, rebuild the other stuff for war effort. But bridges are the most important thing because it allows you to progress in this zone. 2 people leveled. Okay. Let's go for crit here. Guy already does a tremendous damage. Our pony level's still 11. Of course, the pony always gets constitution for carry weight. And let's look at making some food real quick. Does any of our guys have... You produce salt each rest. You don't have anything. Okay, so let's go... You have retrieve part of cooking materials, so we always want to make it with Hackert. But we want to have the rolling pin, I believe. Which is Athea. Okay. So let's take a look at our crafting materials here. Let's make apple pancakes for the fatigue. Let's make bear stew for the equipment. Actually, stuffed cabbage is good. Traverse fondue. We don't have surf and turf. We need carp. Okay. Get some cabbage perch. Let's see. Stuffed mushrooms. Gives us some grease. Let's get the porridge for the movement speed. Let's get the Clefairy for the stats. Let's get some seed biscuits. Go for Trapper's Fondue. Go for the wolf ribs for the crit damage. Got some additional wolf. And bear stew for the equipment drop. Great. Is there anything else we can do here? Lavender biscuits, why not? Okay. Check our body situation. It's good. All right, let's get back on the fire. Let's do movement speed in the world, profession XP by 30%, strength and dex increased. +3 happiness. 10% chance of equipment from battle. 20% crit damage, offensive elation, increasing our damage by 25% for the first attack. Resources in the world, 15% sale prices. Critical hit 10%, damage increased by 15%. We'll do damage versus animals. We'll do critical hit chance. We'll do 20% constitution, 15% move speed in the world, 30% fatigue stack, slightly increase our relationships, more happiness. All the additional happiness is converted directly into influence. Influence increased by 15%, movement speed and valor points, strength and fatigue stacking, run speed and sales prices, damage on debuff, and every time we crit, we get a fit of rage, which increases critical damage by 5% permanently during the fight. Run speed duration, more relationship stacking, movement speed increase, strength, dex, and minus con. Critical damage 30% instead of 20, and 15% instead of 10. Burn some wood and rest. That's a shit ton of stats. Yes, but every individual food that you feed them that has a different ability on it, they get all of those stats until the next rest. So now my group is like crazy buffed. Like this guy has plus 20 dexterity just from food. And his crit chance is plus 10% from food. His critical damage is 75% now, also from food. It's ridiculous. They are so strong. Constitution plus 7 from surf and turf. Like their stats are insane. We go to the banner. We want overflowing motivation to make this buff last longer. We want respect for the enemy to get more equipment from battle. We're not worried about faking innocence, and we'll increase the sale price of crafted goods. Nah. Not really crafting anything. And let's get more experience from combat. That's fine. Let's go to the tavern. Corpse robber. Ugh, I had so little ambition before. Now I earn in 3 days what I used to make taking months to save up. I don't like the smell of rotting flesh anymore. Mercenary life is the only way to live. I couldn't have chosen a better career. Nice. This was the bandit that we recruited off of her bandit troop. So she'll get a status increasing her damage by 10%, or she'll get a status where she'll eat no food. Let's give her damage. Alright. Tavern. Our tavern is maxed out. Just checking to see if there's anybody that wants to talk. Nope. Tavern management. We have 28,000 coins. We'll just take 100 out for now. Let's go to the Fief. Fief is also maxed out. We're just here to see what these people want.
Your militiamen are a load of drunks. Good-for-nothings who spend more time drinking than guarding.
I think he misspoke, Evident. He wasn't... You don't level them with Tavern, you level them with Fief.
Sure, they're always there to help celebrate your fief's prosperity. But when the time comes to defend our warehouses, your sellswords are so drunk, the thieves don't even bother running.
Okay, we can get additional defense for happiness, or we can lose some defense, but increase the bandit population. Let's just take action. We have so much stats up here, it's ridiculous.
A few of us lads are putting together a fishing competition, and since we like you, my lords, we thought we'd invite you.
Sure.
We know you're quite busy, so if you don't want to come, we understand.
I want to participate. What with you?
My cart got bogged down in your damned alleyways, completely stuck in the ruts. And while I was off looking for help, a group of troublemakers ran off with my cargo. I demand compensation.
We will pave the roads. Great. We're going to go to the mercenary